The second issue is...
the sides are not understand the momentum that the train is moving and we should jump in?
Again, let's hope they do understand this, and they don't look for the tactical moves for tomorrow or next week, but they look for strategic kind of moves, which would get both Kosovo and Serbia into EU in a kind of relatively short period of time. The second issue is, and again it's very important, we have decided, well, let's put it this way, the European Commission proposes, and now there is a decision-making process going on in the Council, but also in the European Parliament, to create a new facility for Western Balkans and financial assistance for Western Balkans. And again, if you look, it was actually approved already by European Council to allocate those 6 billion euro for Western Balkans. If you look at this size of the financial envelope we are talking about, it basically means doubling the financial resources available. It also does a very strategic decision of saying we would open the EU market for you if you do certain reforms and if you do a real common regional market in the region. We would allow you to access the market of 450 million consumers in the European Union. And again, this is basically, again, doubling our kind of involvement here. And again, this is big, but this is also conditional.
This is conditional, right?
And there would be conditions related to reforms, related to issues which will be challenging and strategic. But again, this is another opportunity why Kosovo and Serbia should move now, or should have moved yesterday.
Yeah, and they're not. And let me mention a late statement of the spokesperson Peter Stano that said that Kosovo and Serbia won't move forwards towards EU if there's no normalization of relations. So the normalization is the key to move forward in the process of integration.
Yes, it is. It is key. It would be also formalized for both Kosovo and Serbia in the negotiation framework. Of course, Kosovo is still not there, but for Serbia, there is now a new proposal which is being discussed in the Council to actually formalize the agreement from Brussels agreement from 27 February last year and Ohrid Annex as a part of Serbia's accession negotiation, Chapter 35. So this would be a formal obligation for Serbia to comply with the whole of agreement to progress on the road to European Union. That's very clear. This would be done also for Kosovo. Again, Kosovo is not yet in the negotiation format, but there is this special group for Kosovo, and this will be formalized for Kosovo as well. So it is yet another form how to formalize and make more legally binding this agreement from February last year. And again, there is a long list of statements, agreements, council conclusions, which are saying that the progress of Kosovo and Serbia on the road to European Union depends on the progress of the dialogue and full normalization of relations.
And if there's no progress, if the situation is like this, for example, if we may call it a new status quo in the process of dialogue, how is this situation going to affect the security in the region? You mentioned implication of geopolitical implication from the case when or the moment when Russia invaded Ukraine.
Well, again, one issue which I should mention is that also in relation to the growth plan, there is one principle which says if the conditions are not met, the money would be shifted to other countries. So that's one implication. But the second is, of course, and again, it's hypothetical. I believe that both Kosovo and Serbia would take this opportunity and would kind of